Yo, what's goody, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of the Coconut Podcast. This is episode 4. I'm Izuru.
And I'm V. Welcome, everybody.
It's been a while, hasn't it, bro?
Yeah, man, we want to apologize for our lack of uploads. We've just been mad busy trying to organize the next meeting, and obviously that's not going to happen for a while. So here we are on Zoom.
Yeah, it's not the quality that we want it to be at, unfortunately, but it is what it is. Hopefully it's better than nothing. And hopefully it all comes through okay. Yeah. What are we doing today, bro? What are we talking about?
We just want to get back into the gist of things, maybe give you guys some tips for surviving the ISO, and we're trying to decide between a couple of topics, but that's probably one of the main things we want to kind of get out there, because we know it's tough right now for a lot of people. So if we can help out with that, that's it.
Yeah, so we're just going to be putting together a few tips that we both have, that we've both kind of used to stay sane during ISO, and hopefully it helps you guys out, and makes this ISO just a little bit more bearable for you. So yeah, without further ado, V, what do you do in order to stay sane?
Oh man, I'm not sane, but no, I'm gonna say one of the most underrated things I'd say is just looking after your general physical health, because a lot of people, myself included, just kind of forget to, because you're always at home and there's no access to a gym, you forget that you have the great outdoors. You forget that, you can just do some push-ups outside. It's normal. Like one thing that's very neglected is physical health, especially in ISO. I think just doing some level of physical activity just keeps your energy up. It keeps you it keeps blood flowing through your body, just keeps you happy and healthy.
Yeah, for sure.
Have you found the same thing? Have you been doing any physical activity and stuff in lockdown that you don't usually do? Or
yeah, bro. Yeah, so I've been going for runs and stuff, going for walks, going for bike rides, bro. Just mates live locally and stuff, so I'm pretty blessed in that way. So just being linking up, just going for bike rides, just just trying to, because what I found is that, and this is even before ISO and stuff. I think during last year's lockdown, I really neglected my physical health, and then you don't realize, because it's a day-to-day kind of deterioration of what is it? Deterioration? It is, yeah. I don't even know the word, bro. English skills have dropped down. So, but yeah, it's a day-to-day kind of decline. It's a small decline. So you never realize until you start physical activity again, just how much it impacts your confidence, your self-esteem, and just your overall happiness. So yeah, this ISO has just been I've kind of tried to be mindful of that a bit more, and really go out of my way, make a conscious choice to, go for a jog or go for a walk, or just get some fresh air when I can. I think that's
that was going to be another one of my another one of the tips, is just get outside, get some fresh air, because you're just trapped in the house all day. You need to get outside and just get that stress out of being around your family 24/7, because that's not easy for a lot of people, myself included.
Yeah, same.
It's definitely good to step out sometimes and just kick it by yourself outside. I know we can't really meet up with friends at the moment, but make do with what you can,
Yeah, for sure.
Why are you laughing, bro?
No, because
I'm talking, yeah, I know what you mean, but with even stricter ISO now, it's a bit shit, but you get yourself at the end of the day.
Exactly, yeah. I think one of the main things as well, bro, I think I listed this one down, was it sucks that we're in lockdown, but there's not really much that we can do to control that we're in lockdown, if that makes sense. So so pretty much at least in my perspective, you might as well make the most of it. Moping about it, or being as shit as it is, moping about it, or just being sad about the fact that we're in ISO and constantly thinking negatively about it, that just leads to more negative thoughts. Yeah. But at the end of the day, you can't really change. It's kind of out of our control, right? So there's no point of suffering about something that's out of our control. So we might as well try to see the silver lining in it, and kind of just, yeah, like work on yourself, spiritually, whether that's through meditation or whatever. This might go back to like a few videos ago. But yeah, whether it's, just taking some time for yourself, meditation, like meditating, reading books, finding like hobbies and shit that, or developing your hobbies, just because like you're at home pretty much a lot of the time, so you might as well try to make this space in like your room or whatever, a creative space for your mind to kind of escape, I guess, in a way, if that kind of
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah, another thing about like the space that you're in is try keep it try keep it clean. It sounds stupid, but like keep your room clean, keep your car clean, whatever. Like it's like all that stuff around you affects you mentally as well, whether you realize it or not. Like on a subconscious level, if your room's dirty, you just get trapped in a cycle of I'll clean it tomorrow, and then your brain just gets flooded with like just crap, just like your room, you know. It's like, oh, I'll deal with this tomorrow, and then another thought, I'll deal with that tomorrow, and it just keeps building up and building up. Like one place to start physically is keep everything around you clean, keep your environment clean, keep your hygiene up, make sure you're eating right as well. Like it's easy obviously to Uber everything in because you can't leave the house, but yeah, like nothing beats mom's cooking. And
Facts.
I hope you're real. Yeah, that's facts. But
That's facts, bro. That's like that's in like the every brown boys book of like essentials, bro. That's in
yeah,
GQ's what's in my bag essentials, bro. Almost cooking, bro.
mom's cooking. That's it, man. But yeah, like what I'm trying to say is just take care of the little things, like things that you always forget about. It's like one thing to leave it until the end of lockdown, and by that time you're already like you're stressed out to shit, and you forget how to socialize with people. You forget how to act like a normal human. So
Yeah,
yeah, don't,
it's
don't neglect the easy tasks.
for sure, bro. And like I remember reading it somewhere as well, like that your room is a reflection of your mind, you know what I mean? Or your
Yeah,
space is a reflection of your mind. So like,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
well, exactly like you said, if your like room's like dirty and like all that, then it's definitely going to impact how you process up here. Like I found that even just like, having a clean desk or whatever, really like just having a clean desk. This is through uni and stuff. It makes me want to go to my table and sit down and study and stuff. You know what I mean? Like,
Mhm.
because before that, like if there's crap all over my desk, my chair's got like clothes and stuff on it. You're like, bro, I have to move the clothes to sit on the chair. I can't be bothered doing that. So then I'll just move I just won't study type shit, and it's like that's so bad, and that's such a bad like way to go into it. And even I think it's good as well to keep your spaces separate, if that makes
Oh,
sense. So like
yeah,
when if you're going to bed, then like just sleep on your bed. Don't like, have your laptop on your bed and try to do work there, because like your brain kind of confuses the two on like a subconscious level, you know what I mean? So even so then sometimes you get to the point where like you're in bed but you still can't fall asleep type shit.
yeah. It's like age old saying, bro. You don't shit where you sleep or shit where you eat, bro. Whatever the fuck it is, man. You know what I'm saying. But yeah, like even if you're not mentally there, like how we're saying, keep your room clean, whatever. Mm, even if you feel like you're not mentally at that point, you can reflect it on a physical level. But yeah, that's that tip as well. What else do you have to say, man?
What did I have? I had, oh yeah, find a new hobby, work on your hobbies. I know I
Yeah.
kind of touched on that just earlier, but I guess if we go more in depth, what I've been trying to do is work on my music and stuff.
Mhm.
Make sure you guys suss it out. It's coming out Monday, so that's very exciting for me.
Yeah, the
Um,
little plug, man. Make sure you guys listen to that stuff, man.
yeah, hopefully with lockdown and shit cleaning up, we can finish up the rest of the album. But it's good. Like lockdown's giving me the chance to kind of just like perfect the other songs. So it
Yeah.
all works out, I guess. Like at the end of the day, it's not that big of a drama. But yeah, I've been trying to, just work on my creativity, like work on my music, which is my hobby. Started gardening as well. So yeah, so that's also been fun. Just like being outside and stuff. It's just it's nice, like, and just having something to call yours, because like right now when you're at home all the time, everything feels like it's shared. Your space is shared, your time is shared, like everything feels like it's not yours. So having something that's just yours and that you can be proud of, I guess, after, you know, what, and even when you look back, you can be proud of. That really is like that's such a self-esteem booster. Just for me personally. Like, do you have anything like that, bro? Like hobbies and stuff that you've been working on?
Yeah, man. I found just like just finding different ways to use your time instead of like scrolling on social media and just watching stuff. Like it's a more productive way. Like you leave you leave isolation with some actual skills and like things you can talk about, things you can do, things you can pursue, you know. It's just like it's just, what's the word for it? It's just good all in all. Like, I don't know what the word is for it, but it's just nice to be able to open your avenues. Like it's a bit limited, obviously, but nothing's gonna stop you from, I don't know, learning how to code, learning how to lift weights at home if you can, just picking up whatever hobbies and skills that you can that you otherwise don't really have time for when you're running about in your real life and you got to go to uni, you got to go to work, this that. If you just change that mentality to like, instead of I have to do this, change it to I get to do this. And now you have a whole new perspective where you have so much more time available to you to just put all that time and effort into different things that you weren't able to before, you know.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Sorry, but my stomach was going off, bro. Now.
Nothing changes, bro.
um,
Nothing
but
changes.
yeah, no,
Even a third person, this guy's
bro.
is like making mating calls, bro.
Bro, the guy at Joe's Pizza, he is that shit from a mile away, bro.
Bro,
Oh my
what
god.
else have you got done?
Two free drinks, two free drinks. No, we're all good, man. Thanks. Bro, poor guy, bro. Poor
What
guy.
a legend, bro.
What a legend, bro. Legit. I bet he's still pumping out pizzas, bro. Actual goat. Like,
No,
man does
no,
not sleep, bro. He
just
runs that shit by himself, bro. Like,
that's crazy.
crazy.
His work ethic is mental, bro.
Mental, bro. Legit. Pizza is life, bro. Life is pizza for that brother, bro.
What
um,
else? Yeah, bro.
would you say that one of your hobbies is like working on your car and stuff?
Yeah, for sure, man. That keeps me occupied for a while. Like, we talked about this a couple months ago in the episode, but it's finally up and running. So I'll get to show you guys that soon, hopefully. But
We'll
yeah,
have
that's
a video
definitely like,
coming out
what was that,
about
bro?
your car. We'll have a video coming out about your car.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I'll give you guys a walk around and shit, hopefully. But yeah, definitely that's definitely one of my hobbies, man. Like, it just gives me a place where I can like I can bond with my family as well. Like my dad helps me out a lot, so just being able to do that with your family builds so much of a better connection that I never had before, you know. Like if you can be bothered, um one one tip that I would have is like find different ways where you can actually spend some quality time with your family, like buy a puzzle or some shit like that. I don't know. Just something that you all can do together. It's weird at first, but obviously the more you do it, like you'll be so grateful for that chance that you have to spend that time with your family. And yeah, you just don't get that time to bond with your family like you do right now.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, because like once lockdown ends, you know, like you're going to be back into your life. The parents are going to be back into their life. Your siblings going to be doing whatever they do. So then, you know, like it's like the five fingers going like five different ways and shit. When right now we're like forced to be binded together. So
Yeah, yeah,
man,
it's just a matter of making the best out of what we have right now. Like we obviously can't do shit about the lockdown. You might as well enjoy it while you can, you know.
exactly. Yeah, 100%. Like, and it's definitely understandable for some people. Like bonding with their family is the last thing they want to do. Um, you know, like it sucks. I don't even know, but I think in that kind of capacity where your family life isn't, you know, exactly what you want, maybe this is a chance to kind of um,
Yeah,
work on things,
build on it. Yeah, for
yeah,
sure.
build on it, develop it. Obviously, like I can't like even give any advice on that kind of thing because like, you know, I haven't experienced that to like that degree.
Yeah,
But yeah, it's definitely something where, because now that you're in this situation, it might be good. It might be a good opportunity for you to kind of work on things. I don't know, bro. What do you reckon, bro, for families where like or for people that like they don't necessarily get along with their families for various reasons, toxic culture, whatever in the family. What do you reckon is a good
Yeah.
move?
Tough one to speak about because again, like I can't really speak from personal experience on this one, but uh, toxic family. I don't know. It's tough because you're forced to be in the same. I don't want to say forced, but you get the point. Like you don't really have another option. But I guess it's just making like it's gonna sound a bit brutal to say this, but it you do have a responsibility to make it better as well. Like especially with parents, it's I don't want to say rare, but it's rare that your parents will take that first step into making the relationship better. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Like your parents are like 9 times out of 10 not going to sit you down and be like, yo, I've seen you feeling down. You're not like yourself usually. Like tell me what's going on, you know? But you can like you can sit your parents down and do that. That's what I mean. Like you have the responsibility to make the best of this opportunity. And if you can talk to your parents like that, do it. Like take that first step in rebuilding the relationship if you can. If not, like again, I can't really speak from experience for it, but that's what I would say. Like I would definitely try and make some sort of effort to make it better because I understand that it's partly my fault as well.
Mm. Jocko Williams, yeah.
Yeah, man. Like it's just it depends who wants the relationship to work more. You know, if you can't live in a toxic household your whole life and not do something about it.
Mm.
If no one else is going to do it for you, then it's like it comes down to you, you know.
Yeah, for sure. Mm. It's a tough one. It's actually a very,
Yeah.
very, very tough one because
What do you think, bro? Like if you were in that position, what would you do?
I don't know, bro. I think personally, like, and I'm talking about like the extreme where maybe not the extreme, but like somewhere more on like the fuck side where like, like it's just horrible. Like you like you know how some families are, right? Like I think we're very blessed.
Yeah,
Um,
100%, man.
but yeah, I'm not even sure, bro. Honestly, like maybe just kind of use this to kind of set your boundaries, I guess, like work on yourself because like once again, you're not going to be at home for the rest of your life type shit. You know what I mean? So if you can't work on your family and the relationships there, then you might as well work on yourself.
Yeah, I
Um,
like that advice, bro. Definitely.
and like try to see things in a better, more objective way because sometimes it's fog, you know what I mean? Like mental fog. You only see things because the brain learns from every experience, right? Like everything that we've been through, our brain learns from that. So even like the most nuanced emotion or whatever, things that you can't even put into words, our brain will pick up on it and it's like, and it'll try to kind of it's kind of like wearing glasses, it kind of tints the way that you see the world around you, if that makes sense. It's because like we always have like a subjective view on whatever we see, and that's based on our experiences, right? So sometimes like from the outside you might think, and the other thing is that we think our life is the most important thing ever, and that's just a kind of like a conscious thing, that's what's kept us alive. If we didn't think we were special, we wouldn't survive this long, right? um so I think like sometimes we think that our problems are so much bigger than they really are, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like when we see things, and that's just because once again on the subject is like subjectivity, but once we like if we get a chance to kind of work on our mindfulness and see things just a tad bit more objectively, in most cases, not every case obviously, but I think in some of these cases at least, we'll kind of see that we're actually kind of fortunate, we're not having to look for food, we're not having to escape from war, or like our problems are pretty first world. Like my dad says I can't go out when I want to go out, or he's worried about COVID, so he's not letting me see my mates. That kind of bullshit, that's kind of like does that make sense, bro? I don't know if that makes sense. Like it's really small problems or really superficial problems, I guess, can be. And this is just obviously like I can't speak on like the deeper rooted issues because I've never had experience with that kind of thing.
Yeah,
So
no, it definitely makes sense, bro. Like, yeah, it definitely makes sense. it's just it's just the fact that when you have those thoughts, there's nowhere to outlet it because you're in lockdown. You feel me?
Yeah.
But yeah, that like that's I guess that's your point. Like you gotta be able to find a way to deal with that mentally.
Yeah. For me, it's been meditation. Um, I think meditation really helps. Or even just going for a walk, bro. Like just by yourself, just sit out in a park and just kind of just let you have, and it just gives me the opportunity to kind of be with my thoughts, where in other scenarios, I would kind of delve myself into the next project or the next, like the next, like go to work or some shit and try to forget about it, or the next assignment, or yeah, like now that I'm forced to kind of be with my thoughts, um, it's good because like it gives me time to kind of filter through if you got like an inbox of problems, right? And like most of the time we just go through like and just leaving everything on unread, right? Like the inbox of our mind. But now we're having to go through every email because we got so much time and we're having to go through. And at the start, you might have like 10,000 unread emails, but by the end of this lockdown, hopefully, it'll be a lot more bearable. And then you can start focusing on your day-to-days without that backlog of just shit in your mind. And when you clear that shit, then you can see things from a fresh point of view, that the tint on your glasses isn't as strong as it was before. So you can kind of maybe be more grateful. I don't know what the word is, but I think gratitude definitely helps in these kinds of scenarios, bro.
Yeah, for sure. Like it's just that perspective flip where you like once you change that mindset, it makes every problem seem like a solution or something that you get to deal with, like just some sort of challenge that some sort of hurdle that you get to cross to become a better person.
Yeah,
But
there's
yeah,
a thing about this, bro. I forgot what the exact fuck. I'll think about it. Continue, bro.
yeah.
My bad.
If it comes, no, no. See if it comes to you. I kind of forgot what I was saying.
Fuck, I'm so sorry.
No, that's all right, bro. That's all right. Probably was gonna be some bullshit anyway. So yeah, like we're pretty blessed in the sense that we don't have to deal with such harsh circumstances right now. Like life is pretty chill at the moment. There's not much to worry about, you know. But I know for some people that obviously isn't the case. So um, the biggest things that you definitely have to look out for is physical health, mental health. I'd say mental health above all, to be
Mm,
honest. Your family, friends. Make sure you're checking up on your friends because you might be doing well, but you never know how they are. So you have a responsibility to look after your friends as well. So make sure you take initiative and check up on them as well.
yeah, it doesn't even need to be much, bro. Just like a hey, hope you have a good day. Message me
Yeah,
if you need anything. Something like that. Like
yeah,
we don't realize just how big our impact is on on the people around us. Like sometimes what might for us be just a small thing that we don't even remember. Like, hey, bro, are you all good? That shit could change their whole day.
yeah. It means a lot for sure. Um, like from my end, being reached out to by people that I haven't seen or heard from in a while makes my day, man. Like it's just nice to know that the people in your life are doing well, especially in a time like this, you know. So please take the initiative, like take the first step. Don't wait for people to contact you. Be the what's the word?
Proactive.
What's up? Yeah, be proactive, be the lighthouse, like show light to other people, you know.
I like that. I like that a lot. I'm gonna use that one in the future, bro. Be the lighthouse.
Yeah,
That's
man.
good.
Like obviously we said this in one of our last podcast episodes that no one can deal with your thoughts except for you.
Mhm.
But we did say that it can be helped, obviously, by external influences. So if you can take that load off for someone else, or if you need someone to speak to, I'm here. I know Zuru is here as well. Like shoot us a message anytime. Honestly, happy to talk to anybody about anything if you need anything as
Shit.
well. Straight up. But yeah, definitely check up on your friends because you have that responsibility.
For sure, bro. Yeah. I don't know what else. Yeah, no, you're so right, bro. We definitely have a responsibility. And it's like, once again, it's not the biggest deal, like it's just like when you're doing fuck all anyway, bro, it's good to have a chat with your mate. Like, you know, how are you? How you been? Just even like a 10-minute call, you know, just call them out of the blue.
Yeah,
Something that like that shit. It's nice and it makes you feel good and it makes them feel good as well. So it's a win-win situation, you know. You just can't lose. No L's in the chat, bro. Just dubs, bro. Dubs only. um,
you win or you learn, bro.
legit.
But that was like that's all I had to say, man. I don't know. Um, like personally, apart from the stuff that we just talked about, like hobbies, um, mental health, physical health, making sure you're eating right, trying to build a relationship with people that or your family that you didn't otherwise have, like making the most of the time that you have alone. What else? Like being out in nature, trying to just enjoy little things. That's
Gratitude.
really all the shit that has got me through this. But if you had anything else, chuck it in, bro.
No, I think gratitude was the only thing that I could add.
Yeah, talk about it a bit, bro. Like how does that help you?
Yeah, so with gratitude, I think for me at least, it's just been about kind of being grateful for the, like you said, for the time that I have alone. You know, working on myself, working on my relationships with like friends, family, um, and just taking some time out, bro. Like I think it's so healthy to kind of have mental health breaks, if that kind of makes sense. You know what I mean? Like you don't always have to be talking to everyone as well. Like as much as it's good to reach out, you don't always have to be doing that. You don't always have to um, you know, always be on social media or always be watching something. You can kind of just take time for yourself, just like go low key, incog, go incog, bro, you know,
Yeah,
and just
definitely.
kind of just kick it. And that's really been good for me, bro. Just like just calm stuff, bro. Like, you know, going for walks, even like that's probably been like my biggest salvation, bro. I just chuck my headphones on, chuck some music on, and then just go for a walk. Like, just try to get 10,000 steps in a day, that kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
and that really, really changed my whole kind of outlook on this. Really grateful for just being alive, you know, just like small things like that, for being happy, healthy, like grateful that I haven't been infected and shit yet. Uh, you know, just like little things, bro, you know. Oh, and the other thing is like as good as it is to kind of watch the news and stuff like day in, day out, I personally try to stay away just because like we're in lockdown right now. No matter how much we watch the news, it's not going to change the fact that we're not getting out for another 2 weeks type shit.
so like there's no point trying to keep a checklist of how many cases are on today and tomorrow. It just doesn't make a difference in your life. Lockdown is lockdown. You do what you can with what you're given. After that, do what you want to do. But for now, just don't don't add that stress into your life as well. You don't need it.
Yeah, for sure. And you start like it feels like you're getting attacked personally, you know. Oh, lockdowns are like, oh, there's another 57 cases, we're never going to get out of this type thing. But like
Yeah,
it is what it is, bro. Even if you don't look at the news and you can't get out, like, you know, what's watching the news going to add to your life? It does not much. In terms of, you know, it's good to stay. I think it's all about balance. Actually, maybe it's not like don't turn off completely, but
yeah,
just kind of be aware that like you don't kind of need to be checking the stats second to second or minute to minute, you know.
yeah,
like
exactly.
and like I learned this from crypto, bro. For real. Like you see that shit, you're like, oh, I'm gonna check in another 5 minutes or another 10 minutes. And like no matter how much you check, if you're not gonna cash out your money for another like a year, then this day-to-day shit does not matter at all. You know, it's all about the long term. Even if you check it in, even if you check the price of whatever, let's say Bitcoin or T Fuel or whatever, for every like 10 seconds going forward until the end of the year, or even if you check it once now and then once at the end of the year, the price will still be the same.
Yeah,
It's just that you're going to be going up with the ups and down with the downs. And it's like unnecessary stress
yeah,
or pleasure, you know, if you don't, I don't know, I feel like you get too attached to what's going on outside of your control, and that causes suffering in itself.
yeah. I like that, bro. That was good.
Yeah, but that's pretty much all I have to add, bro. That was
Yeah, like we wanted to keep this one a little bit shorter than the other episodes because we didn't want it to be too much too early, you know.
For
But,
sure.
yeah,
But yeah,
just
now
a
that
couple little tips here and there that might help a few people out. That's all we really wanted to get out there for this one.
Yeah, for sure. And now that we've found out that this is not the hardest thing to do, we'll probably be releasing a few more shorter ones.
So that wraps up today's episode, everybody. That's episode 4. We want to thank you all for listening so much. Thank you all for the support, for the messages, for all the topic ideas you've been giving us as well. We hope you can take some of these tips on board and give us some feedback if you can. Definitely send through what you guys have been doing as well, because we'd love to hear it as well.
Yeah, that's great. That's actually awesome. Yeah, send us through what you guys have been doing to stay sane. And once again, if you guys have any issues or whatever, or just want to talk, we're always here.
Yeah, shoot us a message privately or on the on our main page.
Yeah, on the
Either way.
main page.
We
Doesn't
can't
even matter.
reply.
I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure
we're both
everyone.
pretty shit at replying, so just
Yeah, but
we'll get to you.
legit, I'm pretty sure that everyone that's following us is either following you or me privately as well. So, you know, DM's always open. Oh, and the other thing is, if you guys wanted to, because now that this shit is fucking easy to film, if you guys did want to hop on an episode or have anything that you guys wanted to talk about publicly as well, just let us know, send us a DM, and we'll organize a time with you, and we can just you know, get a call going, and yeah, it'll be good to link up and have a chat.
Yeah, because now we don't have to meet up in person. It's just easy. We can just send a link down to you guys, and we'll just have a chat and upload it. You know.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, so let us know. Other than that, I hope you guys are, you know, staying sane, staying happy and healthy, taking care of each other. Anything you want to add, bro, to finish off?
Just try and take the tips on board and whatnot. You know, definitely just look after your mental above all. I'll definitely have to say, because no one's gonna do it for you but you. But yeah, that was really it. That was the sum up.
Yeah, that's it. All right. Take care, guys. Have a good one. One love.
Peace out, guys.